Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say how frustrated I am. Remington had another doctor's appointment today, and as you all know, she has this major rash going on, some type of allergic reaction. And we were at the doctor's. We've probably been at the doctor's or to the ER twice a week for the last 3 weeks. And it's been going on for like 7 weeks now. And it's just so aggravating. At this point, I just feel done. I am beyond frustrated, and they can't get to the bottom of anything. And we had the allergy panel done, as I told you in my last video, and it came back. I don't think I told you the results yet, I just told you we had it done, and it came back that there was no allergies. So I went to her follow-up today. I moved it up to today. It was supposed to be Thursday, and had a asked for the results, and when I got out to the car and I read them, it said one of them was extremely high. So I called the office and asked the doctor, or asked the nurse, because the doctor was busy, if the doctor would call me back because one of the results was high, and because sorry, lack of sleep, losing my train of thought. These people just parked in the car next to me, and they're like, woo-hoo, she cray-cray, talking to herself. And so, getting back to it. So then, I'm just exhausted, and I feel for Remington, but the nurse just said, I'm not sure what that is, let me check. And she checked, and she said it's an asthma allergy reaction. And she says the doctor wasn't too concerned about it, so she just didn't mention it. And that is so frustrating. Even if it's nothing, it's something. It's a result, you know what I mean? So I just was, my glasses keep getting a glare. So I was just so frustrated that they didn't tell me. So pretty much at this appointment, they were like, oh, she's so playful and happy. Yeah, well, you should have been at our house last night when she was screaming for 5 hours, and nothing could or would console her. And to see your baby in that much pain, and just know that she's miserable, and nobody is, figuring out any answers, or they're not being speedy. It's just really, 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 really frustrating, because you're her voice, and if they're not listening to you and they're not making moves, it's like, what do you do? We've already switched doctors. We've went to the ER. We've been to her old doctor, and the new doctor had the allergy panel done. They're finally going to give us a referral to the dermatologist, and I also asked for one for the allergist, but they won't give us that unless the dermatologist thinks that she needs it. So I just am beyond frustrated at this point. I wanted, you think they would listen to you, like your baby's suffering, and you want a referral to both. What's the harm in that? Like, what's the harm in getting another opinion? So that's what I'm gonna tell the dermatologist. Like, no matter what he says, I want a referral to the allergist, because I want another opinion on what's going on, because we've been told a million things, like hand, foot, mouth, yeast infection, oh, it looks like a rash, it could be strep throat, oh, it's dermatitis, it's eczema, it's this, it's that. Okay, now it's not any of them, and we don't know what it is. So I am honestly tired of the guessing game, and there's no harm in referring us to both so that we can figure out what's going on. I just wanted to vent a little bit to you guys and tell you that I am exhausted. Remi's exhausted. She's sleeping right now in the back. That's why it's so quiet. I don't know if you can see her in the mirror. A little bit. So I went and got groceries after her appointment. She was finally asleep and calmed down, and it's like the one chance that I have had where she has not just been screaming in misery and pain. And I'm just ready for answers, and I know that when something happens it takes time to get answers, but I feel like 7 weeks, like, come on, people. Like, you see my daughter, she's miserable. Don't you want to do something? Why wait? Why put a pause on things? Why take so long to get a referral? I just am beyond frustrated. I do like these new doctors a lot better, a lot better than her other practice, because the other doctor was just so egotistical and all he cared about was his credentials and giving each child the same care. Well, every child doesn't need the same care. Every child is their own and they need their own care, and so he just was not listening to me and my concerns, and he's like, it's just a rash, like, it's not that big of a deal, it'll go away on its own, you know, every baby has eczema. It's like, whatever. Last week you said you didn't know what it was, the week before that you said it was a yeast infection, the week before that you said it was hand, foot, mouth. So it's just beyond frustrating, and my husband and I are both ready for answers. Hopefully by going to this dermatologist, I heard that he is like top notch. If he knows what it is, he will tell you. If he doesn't, he will refer you. So hopefully he's as good as everybody says he is, and we are not wasting our time. And so, on that note, hopefully they get the referral done soon and we'll get in by the end of this week. But on a good note, I went to Starbucks because I was up all night and I needed it, and I got a pumpkin spice frappe. I got it in iced coffee before and that was good, but the frappe is delish. Because, oh my god, people, it is 80 degrees in Michigan and it's October 3rd. Like, what is up? That is insanity. Pure insanity. So, I still am rocking my plaid. Cute plaid bell shirt. Cool, flowy for this terrible weather. And don't get me wrong, I love the warmth. I don't want to wish it away, but it's like, I feel like if you're a Michigander in your mind, you have to mentally prepare for the season change. And I was completely mentally prepared for sweaters and hot chocolate. Not flowy shirts and frappes. There's nothing wrong with that though, I guess. Yeah, but don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any questions below or comments, or if your child had a similar issue, please leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you did for your child and what happened with that. So please, I am open to anything at this point. I just want her to feel better. Alrighty guys, well, oh yeah, speaking of that, I was gonna say, I read a really cute tweet the other day that said, why, how did it, I don't want to word it wrong, how, something along the lines of, why do people get so excited over pumpkin spice stuff? And why is it called pumpkin spice? Because pumpkins are not spicy. And that just cracks me up. Like, I don't know. Pumpkins are spicy. Like, if you think about it, like, why Why is it? If you know, leave in the comments below.